Hey guys, welcome back to the FabTCG YouTube channel. I'm Karol.
I'm Kevin.
And today we'll be bringing you another Armory Deck Battle.
Today I'm playing Dash.io.
And I'll be playing Jarl, a brand new product, the Armory Deck Origins, featuring a brand new hero. Jarl is an elemental guardian with access to ice and earth, and he's just specializing at destroying the opposing hero's equipment.
I'm gonna have to play through the frostbites with some of the new cards in this deck, like Cerebellum Processor and Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious, more like Fast and Frostbitten. Let's take it to the mat.
Alright, let's go. Hey guys, I'm Kevin here, today playing Dash.io. There's a previous stick tech of Dash.io on our YouTube channel if you want to watch that. Today I'll be playing into Jarl, which is a very defensive guardian hero. He has access to ice cards, which have strong disruption, and earth cards, which give him tough defense. Jarl has really good equipment, so I have to start by stripping those away, hopefully with breakpoints and just by pushing a lot of damage. And then after that, I can start really punishing him with cards like Boom Grenade. I'm going to be expecting to get quite a few frostbites this game. Thankfully, Dash.io has a lot of tools to get around that. Plentiful blues, lots of tricky little plays you can do on both of your turns. Playing against a Guardian, there's always the danger of getting fatigued since they block well and I'm boosting a lot. So we'll have to set up some huge turns with max velocity, hopefully paired with a Boom Grenade to push over the defense and hopefully take it home to victory.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing Jarl, who's an elemental guardian. He has got access to ice and earth, which helps me disrupt and gives me some defenses as well. Now my game plan into Dash.io is probably going to be classic Jarl gameplay, which is I'm going to try and destroy his equipment pieces, expose those zones, and then I'll be able to create some frostbites to hopefully disrupt him enough to stop his attacks. Cards like Expose to the Elements and Mangle help me destroy those equipment pieces, create some room for me to create frostbites and slow him down. Alright Kev, you ready to play some Flesh and Blood?
Yeah, let's just jump right in.
Alright, do you want to do odds or evens?
Yes, I'll call odds.
Alright.
It is odds.
All right,
I will
odds
go
it is.
first. Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck.
Alright. Because I'm Dash.io, I may look at the top card of my deck at any time. Not what I want to see, but I'll start my turn by playing this Cerebellum Processor. Now this has Crank. As this enters the arena, you may remove a steam counter for it if you do gain an action point, but I will not be cranking. And this enters the arena with 2 steam counters at the start of my turn. Destroy this unless I remove a steam counter from it. And as action, once per turn action, 0, draw a card.
Sounds good.
And since an item has entered my field, I'll put a counter on my Symbiosis Shot, which whenever a Mechanologist item enters the arena under your control, if this has fewer than 6 steam counters, you may put a steam counter on this.
Sweet.
I can remove a steam counter on this to attack, and then I will move to the end of my turn.
No, that's fine.
Alright, cool.
That's
I'll
fine.
arsenal this card and pass the turn.
Okay. I'll start off with Emerging Avalanche.
Yep.
Now this costs 2, so I'm going to be pitching this Exposed to the Elements. It says Ice Fusion. As an additional cost to play this, you may reveal an ice card from your hand. It has Go Again. When this enters the arena, if you fused, create a Frostbite token under target hero's control. So I'll be doing this. And at the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. Then the next attack action card you play this turn gets +1 power. So I'll just keep it around here for a little bit. And Frostbite token says cards and abilities cost you an additional 1 resource to play or activate. When you play a card or activate an ability, destroy this. At the beginning of your end phase, destroy this. So this is a little bit of a tax placed on Kevin there. And I'll come at you with Mangle.
Oh no, not Mangle.
So Mangle is obviously the Jarl kind of signature card. It says Crush. When this deals 4 or more damage to a hero, destroy target equipment they control with a -1 counter. Unfortunately, you don't have any of this, but hey, I can't go past 8 damage.
Alright, so we might be using the other ability of Dash here. Once per turn, you may play a Mechanologist item with cost 0 or 1 from the top of my deck. As though it were an instant, it costs an additional 1 to play. So because I have a Frostbite, it'll cost an additional 2 to play. I will be playing this Backup Protocol Blue.
Oh, nice. So it
without
destroys that
destroying
Frostbite.
the Frostbite and putting another counter on my Symbiosis Shot. And then I will still have 1 resource floating that I will use for this Heavy Industry Ram Stop. So I'll block with Zipper Hit and Heavy Industry Ram Stop, which has Temper as 1 defense, but when this defends, you may pay 1 resource. If you do, it gets +1 defense until the end of the turn. So
Sweet.
Defense and
So defending 5 total now?
defending 5. So I'll
Sweet.
take 3 damage.
Sounds good. Your turn.
Right. At the start of my turn, I will remove a steam counter from all of my items. I will attack with Data Link, which has boost, which means as an additional cost, I can banish the top card of my deck, and if a Mechanologist card is banished this way, it gains Go Again, so it will gain Go Again, and it has, when this hits, opt 1, and it's attacking for 3.
Okay, I'll just defend this for 3 with another emerging avalanche.
I will use my Dash ability again, paying 1 extra for this Dissolving Shield, which will enter with 3 steam counters, but I will crank it, which means it enters with 1 less and I'll gain an action point. And it has instant, remove a steam counter from this, prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to you this turn. If this has no steam counters, destroy it. 1 floating, get to keep looking. Ooh, now that's a good one. So I will use one of my action points to use my Cerebellum Processor, which will let me draw a card simply for 0 resources.
Pretty good.
Then I will attack with a Dive Through Data, which also has boost. And when this hits, opt 1, be attacking for 4, Go Again.
Alright, so attacking for 4 is a little bit of an annoying breakpoint. What I might do is, you know what, Kev? I'll defend it for 3, I'll take 1, I'll let you get your opt-in.
Ooh, let me get my opt-in. I think I'll put that card to the bottom. I missed a trigger from Dissolving Shield, I think.
That's all good.
And then I will shoot you for 2 damage.
Okay.
With my Symbiosis shot.
Sounds good. And I'll defend it for 3 here.
Cool. And I will pass my turn.
Now, unfortunately, I did not get a good attack to use my emerging avalanche on. So this is going to trigger the start of my action phase. Gets destroyed. My next attack action card gets +1. But I'm just going to pass the turn back to you, Kev.
Alright, that's cool. Denying me value from my Dissolving Shield.
Absolutely. That was my plan all along.
So I'll remove a counter from both of my items and start my turn. First, we'll start off with a 0 to 60, which is an attack for 4 boost. So I'll have Go Again.
I'll say no blocks here.
Yep. No reactions from me.
That's good. I'll take 4.
Cool. And then I believe I will just play this Convection Amplifier from the top of my deck. Instant speed.
Yeah.
Paying 1 for it, and it reads, when this enters the arena with 2 steam counters, when this has no steam counters, destroy it. And it has action, remove a steam counter from this. The next attack action card you play this turn gets Dominate. Put another counter on my Symbiosis shot, and I will attack with a blue 0 to 60 for 2 this time.
Okay. This time I'll play around. I guess you've already used your hero ability. No grenades, but I'll just defend this with the Steel Braid Buckler for 2.
Cool. So that'll be fully defended, and then I will just play this backup protocol. Close the chain first.
Yep. So my shield gets a -1 counter.
I think whether or not to crank this backup protocol. I think it's a pretty good time to push. So I will crank this backup protocol. It'll enter with 1 steam counter. But I'll remove it to gain an action point back. As instant, 2 resources, destroy this, return a red Mechanologist attack action card from the graveyard to my hand. I'll use it immediately, turn this red 0 to 60, and then I'll play the red 0 to 60 boosting.
Okay. So I drop my hand, I see 4 blues, 2 of them being exposed to the elements. So I'm gonna really try and play towards that, because I do have an earth and an ice card. If I time this right, I'm gonna be able to get both effects off. With an exposed zone, I'm able to create frostbites thanks to my hero ability and the weapon. So I'm really gonna try and get rid of my shield, get as much defensive value out of it, and also enable my summit to start swinging in for 6. I'm gonna play an instant.
Ooh.
I'll play Exposed to the Elements.
Yep.
Now, this costs 2, and says Earth and or Ice Fusion. So I could fuse with both or just one. As an additional cost to play this, you may reveal an Earth and or Ice card from your hand. If it was an Earth fused, put a -1 defense counter on target equipment. If this was Ice fused, destroy an equipment with 0 block value controlled by a target hero unless they pay 2. Now luckily I've got both, so I'm gonna Earth and Ice fuse. So first of all, I'm gonna put a -1 equipment on. I'm gonna put on the headpiece because I can destroy it straight away.
Okay, the headpiece, not the leg piece.
Yeah, so I'll do that and I'll destroy the headpiece straight away.
Destroy the headpiece, so I will not have any resources.
Yep, so I'll just chuck
Die.
this here.
No, my headpiece.
And then, this is exactly what I want to do as Jarl, because now you've got an exposed zone, so any ice card I play creates a frostbite in that zone. And then I'll defend with my shield. So it already has a -1 counter, and I'll defend for 1 here.
Yep, no reactions from me.
1, 2, 3.
Then I will attack you for 2 damage.
Sounds good. I'll take 2.
Cool.
This goes to the bottom. And one of the reasons I was defending with this shield last turn is because of my weapon. So Summit the Unforgiving, it costs 6 to attack, once per turn action. When this hits a hero, create a frostbite token in their exposed head, chest, arms, or leg zone. So now that you have an exposed zone, this is relevant. And it's got a cool new mechanic called Heavy. If this is the only card equipped to your weapon zones, this gets +2 power. And that is why I was defending with that shield so much. So I'm going to be attacking with Summit, and I will be pitching 6 to attack with it.
Now 6 is a really big number, and Dash IO is not exactly known for defending well, so I think I'm just going to use 1 counter from Dissolving Shield, preventing the next 1 damage I'll take. Dissolving Shield would get destroyed, and then I'll say no blocks.
Sounds good.
Cool, take 5.
I've got these cool little perforated frostbites to fit in those exposed slots there. Your turn.
Alright, so at the start of my turn, I cannot remove a steam counter from Cerebellum Processor, so that'll get destroyed. Start my turn by paying an extra 1 for Zipper Hit, so this will cost me 2 in total, breaking the frostbite, and I will boost, give it go again.
Interesting. Now the cool thing about this Jarl deck is it comes with its own legendary piece of equipment, which is specifically made to pump up mangles, giving it +2 or dominate depending which element you pitch. Here I draw up the Unforgetting Unforgiving, a Jarl specialization. Kevin does have a -1 counter on his equipment, so when I would defend with this, I am able to search for a mangle for my deck and play it in the following turn. Now luckily I do also have an Earth card in my hand, which means that the gauntlets give my mangle +2, and I also have a Polar Blast in my arsenal, which is going to draw me a card, potentially threaten dominate on that mangle, hopefully set up the next turn. Alright, what I'll do is I'm going to go for this Unforgetting Unforgiving, a cool new spec just for Jarl.
Oh no.
So this is Guardian block card, defense for 4. When this defends, if the attacking hero controls an equipment with a -1 counter on it, you may search your deck for a mangle, banish it, then shuffle. You may play it during your next action phase. So I get to search my deck for a mangle, shuffle, get it ready for next turn.
Oh no.
Just defending for 4, taking 1.
Taking 1, yep. And Karol still has 3 cards in hand. So he'll want to keep at least 2 for Mangle. Just gonna pitch this Boom Grenade, attack with another Zip Hit, boosting.
Okay. Sorry, didn't have that many resources there. Okay, I'm gonna use some defensive disruption here, I think.
Defensive disruption?
Yeah. So I'll defend with this All-in Ice Cap. It says when this defends together with an ice card, create a frostbite token under target attacking hero's control. This Gauntlets of the Boreal Domain is also an ice card.
That's just convenient, isn't it, Karol?
Yeah. Nice little synergy there. So I'll be defending 3, but more importantly, I'll be giving you a frostbite.
Yep, you'll be taking 2 damage here. And because I have a frostbite, I will not be able to swing with my weapon. So I will pass the turn. Yeah.
Cool little way to just gain a little, disrupt your pistol hit there and get an extra, gun hit.
Gun hit.
It's not somebody else's shot, it's not a pistol.
Release notes will say a pistol is not a gun.
Exactly. On my turn, it's definitely I want to get this mangle going. But first of all, I'm going to activate these gauntlets of the Boreal Domain. And these just synergize so well with the mangle here. So they say once per turn action, 2 resources to activate. If an Earth card is pitched this way, your attack's named mangle get +2 power this turn. If an ice card is pitched this way, your attacks named Mangle get dominate this turn. Go again. So my Mangle's going to get +2 power here, but that's not all because I also have a Polar Blast. Polar Blast says target opponent may pay 1 resource. If they don't, your next attack this turn gets dominate. If this was played from Arsenal, draw a card, and it has go again.
Alright, and I think I am not going to pay anything here.
But additionally, my Jarl effect triggers here. Whenever you play an ice card, create a frostbite token in an opponent's exposed head, chest, arms, or leg zone. So I'll be giving a frostbite as well.
That's pretty strong.
And now this Mangle is going to come in for 10 dominate. I did draw this block card, which isn't the best draw to put in the arsenal, so I'll be just pitching it to come in for 10 with dominate.
Alright, Karol. No blocks.
Okay.
I'll be taking all of the damage here.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, maybe the dominate wasn't as relevant, but sounds good. Okay. Taking 10 and
10.
Mangle Crush ability triggers. When this deals 4 more damage to a hero, destroy target equipment they control with a -1 counter. So I'll be destroying this.
No, not my heavy industry ram stop.
Yeah. And the cool thing is now you've got 2 exposed zones. So when I play 2 ice cards on my turn, you get 2 frostbites.
Alright. I will begin my turn by paying 2 because of this pesky frostbite for this boom grenade, which I will crank. And boom grenade enters the field with a steam counter, but I'll make it enter with 1 less to get an action point. And it reads, when a Mechanologist attack action card you control hits a hero, destroy this and deal 4 damage to them. And the boom grenade will put a counter on my symbiosis shot. I will also play this cerebellum processor cranked with 1
There it is.
counter on it, and I will use it immediately to draw a card.
Yep.
Going down 1 action point, draw a card. I will use a counter on my conviction amplifier to give my next attack action card. I play dominate, and then I'll play a throttle boost, attacking for 6 with dominate and go again.
It's pretty good. Time to get creative here. I need to stop this to not trigger the boom grenade. Maybe it's time to use these root-bound trunks. I think it's yeah, I'll try it out. So root-bound trunks say, when this defends together with an aura card, create an embodiment of Earth token. So I will defend with this aura. So we'll get an embodiment of Earth. This only goes to 5, so I'll throw in the gauntlets. They've already done their share of good stuff for me, so I'll chuck those in as well. Altogether, they'll now defend for 6.
Alright, as planned, we got a few of his equipments here. So this breakpoint with Fast and Furious has boost. If I've cranked this turn, this gets +1, so I'll be attacking for 4 with go again.
4 with go again. Well, I'll defend with another non-attack action card, which now defends for 4 thanks to my embodiment of Earth.
He had the 3 block aura. Okay, I will just end my turn by attacking with a symbiosis shot. 2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, I can afford to.
Cool. I will arsenal this card and pass the turn.
Sweet. Yeah, start on my action phase. This gets destroyed. And I will be... I'll attack with an icy encounter.
Icy encounter, that's quite the annoying one.
Yeah, so it says, when this hits a hero, create a frostbite token under their control. But my Jarl hero ability triggers, so because I play an ice card, you already get one. There you go.
So that will be an exposed slot.
Yep.
Cool. And then if it hits, I'll get another one. Really annoying. I do want to maximize the turns where I have a cerebellum processor. Maybe I will just simply block with both of my equipment for 3.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. I will take 2, gain a regular frostbite.
6.
Oh,
coming
3.
in for
Yep.
6.
I'll take 3, get a regular frostbite, and put a -1.
There you go.
on both of my equipment.
And I'll pass turn.
Cool. At the start of my turn, I'll remove a steam counter from cerebellum processor and destroy my broom grenade. To leave, I'll be needing the resources here, so I'm going to pitch this boom grenade to activate my chess piece, which means which has action, pay 1, destroy this. Whenever I boost this turn, gain
So you
1.
have
So
these
I have 2
two.
frostbites, so I do need to pay an additional 1.
Sweet. Alright.
So there would be that, and then I will start with a 0 to 60 boost, which will gain me a resource.
Just a cheeky 2.
Just a cheeky 2. Nothing much, just an honest 2.
You know what? I'll just defend for 2 with this icy encounter.
Cool.
I'm scared of the boom grenades from the top of your deck.
Alright. I will use my one resource to play a dive through data boost, which will gain me my resource back. When this hits, opt 1.
Now those breakpoints are getting annoying to defend, so you know what? No blocks.
Okay. So that is good for me.
Okay, 1, 2,
Just
3,
hit
4.
4. I'll opt 1, opt this to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what I have in store for me. Probably not what I want here. So maybe I'll do a little bit of gambling here. I will activate my boots, which reads, destroy this, banish the top 2 cards of your deck, gain 1 action point for each Mechanologist card banished this way.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's fast and furious hit.
But not by boost, importantly. Now this is lined up perfectly. I see a 0 cost boost card on the top, which means with my 1 floating, after I boost this, I'll have exactly 2 resources, which means I can also play my boom grenade from hand before sending a big max velocity for 10 dominated with the conviction amplifier. So then I'll go to 2 action points. I will use one of the action points to draw with Cerebellum Processor.
Yeah.
Then I will play a Data Link for 3.
I know where this is going.
Gain a resource
Oh,
with my chess piece, going
Yeah.
to 2 resources. Not suspicious at all.
not at all. You know what? I'm just gonna say no blocks.
Yep.
Take 3.
Cool. I will opt 1, opt this one to the bottom, and I've been saving this one here, you know. I'll play this boom grenade,
Oh no! Oh no!
rank it, put a steam counter on my symbiosis shot, then I'll remove a steam counter from my conviction amplifier, which will give my next attack a dominate. And well, I do have an attack for you, Sir Karol. It's called Maximum Velocity.
Yeah.
Play this only if you've boosted 3 or more times this turn, and it's attacking for 10.
And it's got dominate.
And it has dominate.
Alright, I'm gonna try and save some life. So I'll defend with this glacial steps. So taking 10 total, thanks to the boom grenade. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool. I will now pass the turn.
Oh, that's pretty good. There I was thinking those 2 frostbites were gonna stop you, but Dash IO can pack a punch. Alright, Earth Form.
Earth Form.
Coming in for 7, this says, when this hits, create an embodiment of Earth token.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. That breakpoint coming in handy right now.
Do not have a great hand to swing back at Karol here, so maybe I will just block for 3 here, take 4 damage.
Sweet. And I get my embodiment of Earth.
He thinks
Your
he's going to get value from his embodiment of Earth.
turn.
At the start of my turn, my Cerebellum Processor is going to be destroyed. I am then going to pay 1 resource
Yup.
to play this boom grenade without crank.
Okay. I see
Count on my
what- I see what
symbiosis shot, and then I will play this Cerebellum Processor, also without cranking it, putting 2 steam counters on this. Now, this is what we call a setup turn, and now we pray we strand a few cards in Karol's hand, so we can swing back at him for massive damage.
Yeah, okay. Well, there goes my embodiment of Earth, I guess.
Yep.
Cool. And as Kevin just exploited one of Guardian's weaknesses, I've got a beautiful 5-card hand, but there's only so much I can do with this. What I will do is play out this mangle. Not as impressive now that all your equipment
all of my
is gone.
equipment are gone, so
So yeah, I'll be pitching 4, coming in
good
for
for
8.
me.
I really wish I had my Gauntlets of Boreal Domain here, just to kind of pump it up a bit, but hey, lessons learned.
now I am on 11, which is quite precarious, but I think we have to maximize processor and boom grenade, so I'm gonna say no blocks.
Sweet, sounds good.
Cool, take 8 damage. Going down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Start of my turn, remove a steam counter for these items. Then I will rid backup protocol cranked.
Pretty good.
Then I'm going to pay 2 resources, destroy it, getting back a rid Mechanologist attack action. I'm choosing Fast and Furious here, show off the new cards.
Okay.
Since I have cranked this turn, it will get +1, and I'm going to boost it, gaining go again.
I need to just stop this boom grenade this turn, and you have 3 cards in hand. I'll defend with a Tectonic Crust and Winter's Bite. Now, Tectonic Crust says, when this defends together with an Earth card, create a Seismic Surge token. Unfortunately, I'm not defending with it, but at least I'm saving myself some life, so...
Alright, and I think we just want to make things annoying for Karol here, so I'm going to attack you for 1. Boost. When this hits, opt 1. Also, deal a few damage.
Oh, that is pretty annoying. And you have 2 cards. What
cards.
are the odds? Alright, fine, I'll respect it. I'll defend for...
Alright. And then I think we got him here. We got it a little bit lucky, so I'm going to play this Zipper Hit, boosting.
Yeah.
Boosting a Fast and Furious, which reads, when this is banished from boosting, put a Steam counter on an item you control with Crank. And I'm going to put a counter on my Boom Grenade, make him defend an extra turn.
That's just great. Okay, I'll defend for 3.
Cool. And then I will attack you for 2 by removing a counter from my Symbiosis shot.
No, I'll defend for 2.
Cool.
For 3.
Full Arsenal and pass.
Okay, survive to see another day. Okay, I'll just draw it.
Cool. Let's see if I have any game actions on my turn. No, I do not. So I'll go to my turn, remove a Steam counter. Running quite low on deck here, so probably have to utilize this last turn of my Boom Grenade. Karol's passed the turn. I've drawn out my 4 cards, but they're not exactly what I want to do a max velocity. Don't have enough boost cards. I'm really reliant on the top card of my deck, so I'm really going with a prayer here. Dive through data, boosted.
Oof. Another breakpoint, Kev.
Breakpoint of 4.
What I'll do is, this Tectonic Cross is coming back on the combat chain. This time, I do have an Earth card.
Ooh.
So, it will create a Seismic Surge token for me.
Those equipments have been putting in work, and I really need a hope to hit an item here so I can get some action points with my hero ability. So I'm gonna Zipper Hit boost again.
I'll defend for 3 here.
Unfortunately, not hit an item. I will crank this Dissolving Shield, 2 counters, and then attack for 2. Symbiosis shot.
Alright, now we're cooking. You know what, Kev, we can have 2 damage.
No! Not a great sign, so I will clean up my board and pass the turn.
Okay, Seismic Surge. Seismic Surge pops. And I will come in with Buckling Blow.
Buckling Blow.
Coming in for 8.
Coming in for 8. Ooh, that is a really annoying number here. Dissolving Shield plus 1 card would prevent 5, which means I would be taking 3, which coincidentally happens to be my entire life total. I may have to hit your Boom Grenade.
That red Boom Grenade's still in there.
To play a Steam Canister from the top of my deck, being 1. And then I will use the Steam Canister, putting a Steam counter on my Dissolving Shield.
Okay. So that goes on the...
on the bottom of my deck.
Yes.
Yeah. Creative ways to stay alive here. And then I will be blocking with Expedite and using 3 counters from Dissolving Shield to prevent 3 of the damage.
Wow, alright.
Cool.
So, taking 2?
Taking 2 damage. Down to 1.
Okay, back to you.
Cool. At the start of my turn, my 2 items will die. Sadly, I have to look for something better. I'll attack with a Zipper Hit, boosted for 4.
Oh my goodness. Even if I take 1, and even if you have... I know that the boom, you just pitched that red Boom Grenade, but it's scary. It's really scary. I'll just defend for 3.
Cool.
Take 1?
1, yep. And I will just shoot my gun, attacking for 2.
Alright. Yeah, I'll defend.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, on my turn, I'll start off by playing this Amulet of Ice. Let us go again. It's an item that says instant destroy this. Like, hero discards a card unless they pay 2. Activate this only if you've iced fused this turn. The main reason I'm playing it out is just to give you a little frostbite.
Oh no, no frostbite.
Thanks to my Jarl hero ability. And then I'll come at you for 7.
7? Ah, well, Karol, there's a bit of a problem here.
Yeah.
That I can only defend for 3. My hand, so that'll be the game.
Let's go.
Good game, Karol.
Honestly, Kev, for an ice hero, you had me sweating with those boom grenades, the maximum velocities, but Jarl got there in the end.
I was so unlucky. Who put those cards at the bottom of my deck? It couldn't have been me pitching them.
The big Guardian smackdown came at the end and sealed the deal for this one.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna get you after setting up my max velocity boom grenade cerebellum processor, but I just ran out of steam.
Yeah, even in the end game, you had that rotating red boom grenade that definitely I had to keep at the back of my mind, which was super scary. I'm glad that I've drew the defensive cards when I did. You did a great job sidestepping my defenses by setting up when I had that embodiment of Earth, which was great. Leaving a Guardian hero stranded with 5 cards that I could only use 2 or 3, so...
5 cards, 8 damage? Pretty standard.
Yes. And remember guys, you can get these Armory decks at your local game stores, and Jarl especially is a great one to get started with Flesh and Blood because you've got your legendaries, you've got the mangles, the synergies there, so get out there and play some Armories.
Have fun, and we'll see you guys in the next one.